Good day to all of you. So we continue our next point, that is next type of the dryer, which is spray dryer. So principle of the spray dryer. In the spray dryer, the fine drop in the spray dryer, the fluid is dried. So fluid is dried is first atomized. This fluid will be atomized into the fine droplets, and these fine droplets are thrown radically into a moving stream of hot gas, and there the temperature of this droplet are immediately increases, and these fine droplets get dried, and which is converted into the form of spherical particle. So after temperature rising of this droplet, it get dry. This droplet get dried instantaneously, and which are converted into the form of spherical particle. This process is complete into the few seconds before this droplet are reached to the wall of the dryer. So this is the principle of this spray dryer. So next, construction of this spray dryer. So this spray dryer consists of a cylindrical drying chamber with a short conical bottom, which is made of stainless steel. So this is see the diagram. This spray dryer consists of the cylindrical drying chamber with a short conical bottom, which is made of stainless steel. And this drying chamber, which has a diameter of this drying chamber, which is between 2.5 to 9 meters. The diameter of this chamber is 2.5 to 9 meter, and this height of this chamber is up to 25 meter to or more. So the height of this chamber is 25 meter or more. There is an inlet. So at this position, there is an inlet for a hot gas or hot air, which is placed into the roof of this chamber. So the hot air which is introduced into the chamber through this inlet, and this another inlet which carrying spray disc atomizer. So the another inlet, there is another, this is the inlet which is for spray disc atomizer, which is set on the this roof of this chamber, and this spray disc atomizer is about this atomizer this atomizer is about 300 millimeter in diameter. The diameter of this atomizer is 300 millimeter in diameter, and this atomizer which is rotate a speed of 3000 to 50,000 revolution per minute. So this the spray disc atomizer is about 300 millimeter in diameter, and which has speed is from 3000 to 50,000 revolution per minute. And at the bottom of the dryer, which is connected, this bottom of this dryer which is connected to the cyclone separator. This bottom of the dryer which is connected to the cyclone separator. So this is the construction of this spray dryer. So first there is a cylindrical drying chamber with a conical bottom which is made of stainless steel. There is an inlet for hot gas, and there is another inlet for spray disc atomizer. Both are placed on the top of this chamber, and this spray disc atomizer which has diameter 300 millimeter, and the rotating speed of this atomizer which is from 3000 to 50,000 revolution per minute, and at the bottom of this dryer which is connected to the cyclone separator. So next point, which is working of this spray dryer. So in the working of the spray dryer, there are 3 different stages. So for which require for the drying of this material in this spray dryer. So the drying of this material in the spray dryer, which involves 3 stages. So first stage, which is called as a atomization of the liquid. First stage, which is called as the atomization of the liquid. Second stage, which is called drying of the liquid droplet. Second, which is called drying of the liquid droplet. And last, which is called recovery of the drying product. Recovery of this drying product. So we are going to the first, that is atomization of this liquid. Liquid. So see the diagram. In this first, the feed will be introduced. The feed which is introduced through this atomizer. So from this point, the feed will be introduced through this atomizer either by gravity or by the using suitable pump to form the into the fine droplets. So the feed will be introduced from this point, and by using gravity or by using pump, so which is suitable for, which is liquid which is converted into the fine droplet. The final product, the property of this final product, which is depend upon the droplet form. And so for this, the final product, the property of this final product, which is depend upon this droplet form. जे final product property आहे ती कशावर depend आहे, which is depend upon the droplet form. And for this, there is a selection of this type of atomizer is important. So त्याच्यासाठी कुठला atomizer यूज करायचा आहे, जर आपल्याला कुठल्या प्रॉपर्टीचं ड्रॉपलेट पाहिजे त्याच्यासाठी कुठला atomizer यूज करायचा हे इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. The atomizer are used for this formation of fine droplets. First, mainly atomizer are used in this spray dryer, pneumatic atomizer, pressure valve atomizer, and spinning disc atomizer may be used. So for the formation of this fine droplet, there are three different atomizers are used. First, pneumatic atomizer, second, pressure valve, and last will be the spinning disc atomizer or spray disc atomizer. So the rate of feed is adjusted in such way that the droplet should be completely dried before reaching wall of the drying chamber. So the speed will be controlled from this the liquid feed into this, the liquid rate of liquid feed into this chamber through this atomizer, which is controlled or adjusted. There is a formation of droplet which are dried before going to the wall of this chamber. So याच्यामध्ये काय, जो लिक्विड ड्रॉपलेट फॉर्मेशनचा किंवा लिक्विड फीड आहे, लिक्विड फीड करण्याचा जो स्पीड आहे तो असा कंट्रोल करायचा आहे की जे ड्रॉपलेट ड्राईड झालेले आहेत, जे ड्रॉपलेट ड्राईड व्हायला पाहिजेत, जो which is going to the wall of, before going to the wall of the chamber, म्हणजे चेंबरच्या वॉल पर्यंत जायच्या आधी जे ड्रॉपलेट फॉर्म होणार आहेत ते कम्प्लिटली ड्राईड व्हायला पाहिजे. सो त्याच्यानुसार आपल्याला काय स्पीड ऍडजस्ट करायला पाहिजे ऑफ दिस लिक्विड फीड. ऍट द सेम टाइम द प्रॉडक्ट शुड नॉट बी ओव्हरहीटेड. सो आणखीन एक ऍडजस्टमेंट किंवा कंट्रोल आपल्याला काय करायला आहे, ऍट द सेम टाइम देर इज नो ओव्हरहीटेड ऑफ दिस product should be avoided. The overheated of this product should be avoided during this operation of this first atomization of this liquid, which is converted into the liquid droplet. So this is the first step. In the second step or second stage, that is called drying of this liquid droplets. So drying of this liquid droplets. So first in this stage, through the liquid feed into this atomizer, and the atomizer convert into the fine droplet, and these droplets are dried before going to the wall of this drying chamber. So second stage, that is drying of these liquid droplets. So these fine droplets are dried into the drying chamber by supplying this hot air. So this hot air which are provided, these hot air are provided from this air inlet through this chamber, through this fine droplets. to this fine droplet. The surface of this liquid drop are dried immediately to form tough shell. So after hot gas or hot air provided to the fine droplets, these liquid drops are dried immediately and which is formed tough shell, and the liquid inside must be escaped by the liquid which are present, the liquid which are present inside this shell of this droplet, which are escaped by diffusing the through this shell at particular rate. So एखादं जर लिक्विड जे लिक्विड जे प्रेझेंट असेल त्या लिक्विड त्या ड्रॉपलेट मध्ये which are diffusing from this droplet, which are diffusing from the shell at a particular rate. At the same time, the heat transfer from the outside to inside take place at a greater than the liquid diffusion rate. So त्याच टायमिंगला काय जे लिक्विड ट्रान्सफर जे हीट ट्रान्सफर आहे which is the heat transfer which is from outside to inside rapidly than the liquid water diffusing from the inside to outside. म्हणजे ह्याच टायमिंगला काय होतं, जी हीट ट्रान्सफर आहे ती रॅपिड होते फ्रॉम आउटसाइड टू इनसाइड, and which is higher, the rate of this higher than the heat transfer rate will be higher than the water diffusing rate from inside to outside. So which causes or which result to heat inside mount to allows the liquid evaporated water faster. So due to this the heat will be inside, which causes the heat will be inside which causes allow this liquid evaporated faster rate. म्हणजे जे लिक्विड आहे हीट जेव्हा ह्या फेनॉमेनामुळे काय होतं, जे लिक्विड प्रेझेंट असतं ते काय होतं फास्टर रेटने काय होतं इव्हॅपोरेट होतं, which are evaporated faster rate. And the tendency of the liquid leads internal pressure. त्याच्यामुळे काय the tendency of the liquid which leads internal pressure which causes droplet swell. म्हणजे त्यामुळे काय होतं इंटरनल प्रेशर काय होतं इन्क्रीज होतं. फास्टर रेट मुळे काय होतं इव्हॅपोरेशन त्या लिक्विडचं इव्हॅपोरेशन होत असल्यामुळे काय होणार आहे इंटरनल प्रेशर इन्क्रीज होतं त्या शेल मध्ये, which causes swelling of this shell of this droplet, which causes swelling of this shell of the droplet, and the shell thickness decrease, which causes shell thickness which decrease, and permeability, whereas permeability for the vapor increases. So जशी शेलची थिकनेस डिक्रीज होते तर त्यावेळी काय होणार आहे वेपर फॉर्मेशन विल बी इनक्रीजेस, वेपर परमेबिलिटी विल बी increases. This shell either elastic or non-permeable. If the shell which is neither elastic or non-permeable, it rupture and internal pressure escape. So समजा जर शेल असेल ती which are neither elastic or nor plastic, which are जी फॉर्मेशन ऑफ शेल झालेली आहे which are neither elastic म्हणजे जी इलास्टिक नाहीये किंवा नॉन परमिएबल आहे म्हणजे ज्याच्यातून वेपरचं परमिशन होत नाही असं असेल तर काय होणार आहे which rupture this shell, which causes rupture this shell, and internal pressure will be released or internal pressure will be escaped. The temperature of the air is adjusted in such a way that the droplet should be completely dried. The temperature control or temperature will be adjusted of this air so in such a way that म्हणजे असं टेम्परेचरचं ऍडजस्टमेंट करायचे आहे की जे ड्रॉपलेट जे ड्राईड होणार आहे which are completely dried before going to this wall of this drying chamber, and at the same time there is a last condition, the product should not be overheated. आणि त्या कंडिशनला तो प्रॉडक्ट ओव्हरहीटेड असायला पाहिजे किंवा हिटिंग जास्त त्याला प्रोव्हाइड केली नसायला पाहिजे. सो दिस इज अ second stage of this working of this spray dryer. Third stage, recovery of this dried product. Recovery of this dried product. So centrifugal force of the atomizer drives the droplet into the follow the helical path. So due to this due to this due to the centrifugal force which is produced by this atomizer, these droplets which are follows path, this is a helical path, and these particles are dried during this journey. So during this helical path, the particles are dried, and these particles are fall down into the this bottom of this chamber. These particles are fall down into the bottom of this chamber. All these processes complete into the few seconds. So these all process which are completed into the few seconds, and the particle size which are produced, the particle size of the first product which is ranging from 500 millimeter. This particle size of the first product which is ranging from 500 millimeter. The particle size which is depend upon the solid content in the feed. So this particle size which is depend upon the solid content in the feed, liquid viscosity, and feed rate and the disk speed. So the particle size of this dried product which is depend upon dried product or solid which is depend upon the feed, liquid viscosity, feed rate, and the last will be the disk rate, atomizer speed. The spray dryer of the maximum size range, the spray dryer which has maximum size got evaporating capacity. So the spray dryer which has a capacity up to 2000 size, which has got evaporating capacity, is up to 2000 gram per hour. So एखाद्या स्प्रे ड्रायरची कॅपॅसिटी, इव्हॅपोरेटिंग कॅपॅसिटी किती आहे? 2000 ग्रॅम पर हवर. म्हणजे एखादा जो स्प्रे ड्रायर आहे तो काय करतो, 2000 ग्रॅम एवढं काय होतं प्रॉडक्ट असेल तेवढं काय त्याचं काय करतो, इव्हॅपोरेशन करतो, आणि त्याचं काय फॉर्म होतो, ड्राईड प्रॉडक्ट. सो दिस इज अ वर्किंग ऑफ दिस spray dryer. Next point, pharmaceutical application of this spray dryer. So first application, improve the compactability of the excipient. So first application of this spray dryer, improve the compactability of excipient. In this, spray dryer can be used to modify the size distribution, crystal habit, crystallinity content, polymorphism, and moisture content of the particle, which are resulting into the improved compactability. So this spray dryer which is mainly used for the modify the size distribution, crystal habit, crystal content, crystallinity content, polymorphism, moisture content of particles, which causes improve the compactability. Example, the spray dried lactose which has high significant improved compactability as compared to their crystalline form. So जो स्प्रे ड्रायर आहे, जो स्प्रे ड्राईड लॅक्टोज आहे, त्याचं काय आहे, त्याची कॉम्पॅक्टिबिलिटी विच इज हायली इम्प्रूव्ह दॅन विच इज ऍज कम्पेअर्ड टू द क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म. म्हणजे क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्मचा जो लॅक्टोज आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा स्प्रे ड्राईड लॅक्टोज त्याची कॉम्पॅक्टिबिलिटी चांगली असते. नेक्स्ट ऍप्लिकेशन, achieve or improve direct compressibility of the material. So specific material properties are required to allow direct compression. So the specific material property which are useful for the direct compression of the product. So the two or more material can be co-compressed via spray drying. So one or two or more material which can be processed via spray drying to obtain compound which has superior properties. म्हणजे दोन किंवा दोनपेक्षा जास्त मटेरियल आपण क्रो प्रोसेस करून काय करतो, स्प्रे ड्रायिंग करून त्या प्रॉडक्ट फॉर्म करून काय करू शकतो, त्याची प्रॉपर्टी आपण इन्क्रीज करू शकतो. त्याची प्रॉपर्टी आपण इन्क्रीज, मेनली कुठल्या प्रॉपर्टी आहेत, फ्लोएबिलिटी, हायग्रोस्कोपिटी, हायग्रोस्कोपिसिटी अँड कॉम्पॅटिबिलिटी. सो एखादे दोन किंवा दोनपेक्षा जास्त प्रोडक्ट आपण को प्रोसेस करून व्हाया स्प्रे ड्रायिंग करून काय करू शकतो, त्याच्या प्रॉपर्टी आपण इन्क्रीज करतो. सो त्या प्रॉपर्टी विच आर हेल्पफुल इन द डायरेक्ट कॉम्प्रेशन, विच आर हेल्पफुल इन द डायरेक्ट कॉम्प्रेशन ऍज कम्पेअर टू द इंडिव्हिज्युअल एक्झिपियंट्स ऑर देअर फिजिकल फीचर्स. समजा जर दोन प्रॉडक्ट इंडिव्हिज्युअली कॉम्प्रेस न करता जर आपण स्प्रे ड्रायरने आपण को प्रोसेस करून स्प्रे ड्रायरने आपण ड्राईड केले तर काय होणार आहे, त्याची प्रॉपर्टी जी कॉम्प्रेसिबिलिटी प्रॉपर्टी आहे विच इज इनक्रीज. सो एक्झाम्पल, co spray of dried excipients for dry compression are Starlac. So example for this co spray dried excipients which is used for dry compression, which is used for direct compression. Example, Starlac. The mixture of Starlac is a mixture of excipients like lactose monohydrate and maize starch. So this Starlac, which is co-processed product by using spray drying, that is a lactose monohydrate and the maize starch. So this is the second application. Third application, improve the drug compressibility. So the spray dried crystals of acetozolamide have excellent compressibility. So the spray dried acetozolamide which has excellent compressibility and the absence of capping tendency, whereas pure polymorphic form acetozolamide cannot be compressed into the tablet. So the spray dried acetozolamide which has excellent compressibility than its polymorphic form of acetozolamide. त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं, कॅपिंग होते during this capping problem which is occur between the compress of the tablet, which is does not occur by using this spray dried crystals of acetozolamide product. Next application, coating and encapsulation. Matrix microcapsule containing drug substance. Matrix microcapsule containing drug substance and biodegradable polymers are usually prepared by. So this matrix microcapsule containing matrix microcapsule containing drug substances and biodegradable polymer which are prepared by this spray drying to obtain controlled drug release formulation. So which is used for the controlled drug release formulation. Next application, increase bioavailability. So spray drying can be used to enhance solubility and the dissolution rate of poorly soluble drugs. So this spray drying, which is mainly used for the increasing solubility and the dissolution rate of poorly soluble drugs, and these are usually occurs via formation of pharmaceutical complex or development of solid dispersion. So these increased bioavailability by using or by which is occur by via formation of these pharmaceutical complexes between the poorly soluble drugs and the polymer, and also development of this solid dispersion. So by using this spray drying, we increase the bioavailability of this product. So these are the application of this spray dryer. Next, merits. The first merit, continuous and easy control processes. First merit, continuous and easy control processes. Second, the process is adaptable to automatic control. The process is adaptable to the automatic control. Next merit, applicable both heat sensitive and heat resistant material. So this spray drying, which is applicable for both heat sensitive or heat resistant material. It is applicable to the corrosive, abrasive, toxic and explosive material. So spray drying, which is applicable for corrosive, abrasive and toxic explosive material, and the particle size can be controlled. So in this spray drying, the particle size can be controlled by using various use of atomizer, various types of atomizer, or by controlling speed of this atomizer. So these are the merits. Next, demerits of this spray drying. So first demerit, it has high installation cost. The spray dryer which has high installation cost, so it has high capital and overhead costed. So installation, this spray dryer which has high installation cost, so the other cost will be also increases. So it has high capital and overhead cost. Also, it has high maintenance cost. The spray dryer which has high maintenance cost. Next demerit, it has low thermal efficiency. The spray dryer which has low thermal efficiency, and the spray drying which is very bulky in nature. The spray drying which is very bulky in nature. So these are the various demerits of this spray dryer. Next dryer which is used for the drying of material, so which is called fluidizer bed dryer. So in the fluidizer bed dryer, that is principle of this fluidizer bed dryer, the fluidizer bed dryer, the hot air gas is passed at high pressure through the perforated bottom of the container containing granules to be dried. So in the fluidizer bed dryer, this hot air gas which is passed with a high pressure through this perforated bottom containing containing granules, bottom containing container containing granules which are required to the dried. म्हणजे फ्लुइडायझर बेड ड्रायर मध्ये काय असतं, एक हॉट एअर गॅस विथ हाय प्रेशर आपण एका परफोरेटेड जे कंटेनर आहे त्याच्या थ्रू पास करतो. तिथे असणारे जे ग्रॅन्युल्स आहेत which are for requirement for drying of these granules. These granules are lifted from the bottom. जे granules असतील which are lifted from the bottom and which are suspended into the stream of air. So these granules which are suspended into the air, म्हणजे ते काय होतात, first the granules, the hot air, high pressure hot air will be passes to the perforated bottom of this container. So these granules are lifted and which are suspended into the stream of air. So this condition which is called as a fluidizer state, and this hot gas which is surrounded every particles, this hot gas which is surrounded every granules which are complete to the dried. So which hot gas which are dried this whole granules by surrounding to these granules. So and the material or the granules are uniformly dried, and after this these materials or the granules are uniformly dried. So this is the principle of this fluidizer bed dryer. So first, the high pressure hot air gas which are passed to the perforated container containing granules. These granules are lifted and which are suspended into the air. This condition called as the fluidizer state, and this hot air which is surrounded to every granules, surrounded on the every granules, and which result into the drying of this product, and there is a completely or uniformly this particle or granules or material will be dried. So this is the principle of this fluidizer bed dryer. Next, construction of this FBD, that is called as a fluidizer bed dryer. So this fluidizer bed dryer which are mainly two types. So this, see the diagram, this fluidizer bed dryer which are mainly two types. So first will be the vertical fluid bed dryer. So first will be the vertical fluid bed dryer, and second will be the horizontal fluid bed dryer. So this type of the dryer which is based upon the flowing of this fluid on this bed dryer, flowing of the fluid of this bed dryer. So this dryer which is made of stainless steel or plastic, this dryer which is made of either stainless steel or plastic, the detachable bowel that is this detachable, this is a detachable bowel which are placed at the bottom of the dryer, which is used for the charging or discharging of material. So this is a discharging bowel which is placed at the bottom of this dryer, which are loading or unloading of this product. So the bowel has this bowel which has perforated bottom, which has with a wire mesh support. जे bottom असेल bowelचं त्याला काय म्हणजे perforation किंवा sieves असतात, which has mesh support for placing of this, which are placing of this material for the drying, for the dried. And there is a fan. The fan is provided. The fan is mounted in the upper part. This is a fan. There is a fan which are placed on the upper part for creating hot air. For creating hot air, the fresh air which are inlet, the fresh air from this air inlet enter into this APD. The fresh air through this air inlet enter into this dryer. So this fresh air inlet, the fresh air inlet, the heat pre-filter, the fresh air inlet pre-filters, the fresh air pre-filters and heat exchanger are connected serially to the heat the air to refund the temperature. So this first the fresh air inlet from this air will be introduced into the chamber, then heaters and the heaters and their heat exchanger are connected serially for the continuous the heat the air and refund the temperature. म्हणजे हे टेम्परेचर कंट्रोल करण्यासाठी हे फ्रेश एअर इनलेट प्री फिल्टर आणि हीट एक्सचेंजर काय करतात, कनेक्ट केले जातात, सिरियली कनेक्टेड असतात. टेम्परेचर ऑफ हॉट एअर अँड एक्झिट आर मॉनिटर्ड. सो जे हॉट एअरचं टेम्परेचर आहे आणि एक्झिट एअर आहे त्याचं टेम्परेचर काय केलं जातं, मॉनिटर केलं जातं. द बॅग्स फिल्टर्स आर प्लेस above this dried bowel. Bags filter are placed. So these bag filters are placed for the drying above this above the drying bowel for the recovery of this fine. So जे बॅग फिल्टर्स कशासाठी प्लेस केले जातात, जे फाइन्स असतील, जे फाइन्स फॉर्म होणार आहेत, which are recovery of the fine, for recovery of this fine the bag filters are placed over this detachable bowel or this drying bowel. Next point, which is working of this fluid as a bed dryer. So first the wet solid to be dried which are placed into the detachable bowel. So पहिली काय असणार वर्किंग मध्ये, फर्स्ट पॉइंट जे लिक्विड जे वेट सॉलिड असेल ते ड्राईड करायचे, which are placed into this detachable bowel. The fresh air which is passed allowed through this air inlet, the fresh air will be passed through this air inlet, then it goes to the pre-filter, then it goes to this pre-filter, which subsequently get the heated by this passing through heat exchanger. So this air will be heated. After this, first the air will be introduced from the air inlet, then it goes to the pre-filter, and then it goes to the heater for the heating of this air. This hot air which flows through the bottom of the well, then this hot air which flows through this bottom of this detachable bowel, and also simultaneously the fans are allowed to rotate. So fans will be started for the allowed to the rotate. The air velocity will be increased gradually. This air velocity will be increased gradually, and the solid particles which remain partially suspended. After this, so first the material will be placed into this detachable bowel, then the air will be introduced from the fresh air will be introduced this air inlet, then it goes to the pre-filter, then it will be passes through this heat exchanger or heaters, then this hot air will be passed through this detachable bowel, and at the same time the fans are rotated, so there will be increasing speed of this, there will be increasing velocity of the air which increase. So the speed of this air will be gradually increased, and these solid particles into these detachable bowels are suspended into this air stream, and these solid particles are raised into the container at the height of 1.5 to 7.5 meter per minute. So these particles of this material, the particles of the material which are suspended at a height of 1.5 to 7.5 meter per minute, and because of hot air velocity of air, this is because of hot air velocity of air, and which are fall down, the particles which are fall down randomly in a boiling motion. So these particles, suspended particles which are fall down in a boiling motion, and the air surrounded to each particles, the air is surrounded to the, after drying or suspended, the air surrounded to each particle, and each particle are get dried completely. So these air particles, these materials particles are completely dry, and this air which leaves from this air which is leaves from dryer by passing through this bag filter. So after drying, this air will be removed through the dryer by passing through this bag filter, which is provided at the top of this chamber, and the fine particles are remain added to the fine particle still which are added to this filter bag. These fine particles are remain added to the filter bag on the inside the surface area of this filter bag. The fine particles are still after passing of this air through this filter bag, the fine particles which are added, this fine particle which will added of the inside of the surface of this filter bag. These bags are shaken periodically. These bags are shaken periodically to remove the entrant droplet. जे बॅग जे फाईन्स असतील ते जे जे बॅगला अटॅच ते फाईन्स असतील विच आर दीज बॅग्स आर शेकन पिरियडिकली. ते फाईन जे बॅग्स पिरियडिकली शेकन केल्यामुळे काय होणार आहे, द फाईन्स आर रिमूव्ह द एंट्रेंट पार्टिकल और द फाईन पार्टिकल्स आर रिमूव्ह. The resident times for the drying is about 40 minutes. The resident times आहे या प्रोसेसला जो टाइम लागतो which is about 40 minutes, and the dried material is left in the drying chamber for some time to achieve room temperature. So this dried material which are left for the certain time, for some time, for the this material are goes to the material temperature which achieved to the at room temperature, and then the bowel which taken out for this dischargeable bowel are taken out for discharging, and the end product is free flowing. So the formation of product will be free flowing. So this is the working of this fluid as a bed dryer. So first the material, wet solid material which are placed into the detachable bowel, then the air which is introduced from this air inlet, then it goes to the heaters or heat exchanger, the hot air, then it pass to the through the perforation of this detachable bowel, and at the same time fans are rotated, so there will be gradually increased air velocity. So the particles of the material will be lifted and which are suspended and which is are into the fluidized state, So the hot air which is surrounded on each particle and the particle get dried. After drying of this particle, the air will be removed from this bag filter and it is removed from this through the air outlet, and which will be removed from this air outlet, and the fines which are added to inside of this filter bag, and which is removed by shaking of this filter bag, which are removed by the shaking of the filter bag. And after this the dried products are after formation of this dried product, the product will be removed. The product will be discharged by removing this detachable bowel. So this is the working of this fluidized bed dryer. Next point, that is pharmaceutical application of this FBD or fluidized bed dryer. So the most important pharmaceutical application is preparation of these granules of the desired moisture contained in the product of production of the tablet. So this FBD, that is fluidized bed dryer, which is mainly used for the preparation of the granules which are desired moisture contain, which is containing desired moisture contain, which are useful for the production of this tablet. Second application, the slightly modified form of fluidized bed dryer is slightly modified form of spray dryer, which is used for the coating of the coating process, such as the tablet coating. So there is some modification into the FBD, which is useful for the coating of this tablet, which are used for the coating process in the tablet. So this is the second application. Third application, it can be modified for mixing and the granulation. Is FBD is the fluidized bed dryer, which can be modified for mixing, granulation, and drying operation at the same time. So there is some modification which is useful for the mixing, granulation, and the drying of the product at the same time by using this fluidized bed dryer. Next point, merits of this fluidized bed dryer. So first, the fluid dryer is a rapid process. Fluidized bed dryer in the fluidized bed drying is a rapid process. It takes only 20 to 40 minutes to complete drying. So this FBD drying, drying process, FBD process. It is a rapid process for drying product. For drying of the product, which requires 20 to 40 minutes for complete drying. Second merit, heating time of the thermosensitive materials is minimized. The heating of this thermosensitive material is minimized. Third merit, the dried product obtained is free flowing. The dried product obtained which has free flowing properties. Fourth merits, low capital and maintenance cost. FBD operation, that is fluidized bed drying process, which has low capital and maintenance cost, easy to control, and last will be the this FBD which are available into the different sizes. So the fluidized bed dryer which are available into the different sizes. So these are the merits of this fluidized bed dryer. Next, demerits. Many pharmaceutical products develop electrostatic charges during the drying processes. So, during FBD drying of the product, these powders which are produced or develop the electrostatic charge during the drying process. So, to avoid this, efficient electric earthing of the dryer is essential. So, त्याच्यासाठी काय electric earthing आपण त्या ड्रायरला प्रोव्हाइड केलं पाहिजे. So, these are the demerits. Second, the fines are produced due to the attrition of the some material. So the fines during the process, the fines are formed or produced during this attrition forces between this some material. This is the second demerit. Third, for FBD drying, fluidized bed drying, which has require high energy consumption. Fluidized bed drying साठी आपल्याला high energy consumption लागतं. Fluidizer bed dryer is not best choice for equipment with the organic solvent need to be removed during the drying. So this fluidizer bed dryer which is not suitable for the equipment when organic solvent need to be removed from this during the drying processes. Next demerit, conventional hot air fluidizer bed dryer. Conventional hot air fluidizer bed dryer, it is not good choice for dryer when the handling of toxic or flammable solid has the danger of fire or explosion. So जे hot air drying, hot air fluid bed drying, which is not suitable for drying of this toxic or flammable solids. जर आपण toxic किंवा flammable solids आपण समजा drying process करायचे, it will be causes fire or explosion of this dryer. And last, cleaning of the screen and back filter are double something for avoid contamination. So during this cleaning of the screen or back filter which causes contamination of the product during this fluidizer bed drying. So in the by using operation or during this fluidizer bed drying, there is a complete cleaning of the screen and back filter is very important for the avoid the contamination of other products. So first also is mainly used for which is this is not used for this FBD is not used for the toxic or toxic or flammable solid drying process of this toxic or flammable solid by the which causes danger or fire or explosion. So also this is a FBD which causes fire which produce fire during the attrition mechanism of the some particle, also high energy consumption, so also produce electrostatic charge between the particle during this operation. So these are the various demerits of this fluidizer bed drying. So we stop here.